I'm just gonna throw this little warning out here that Killing Floor 2 might have a little bit of blood and gore in it. Is very much, maybe a little bit occasionally, a little bit of gore. Those of you with queasy stomachs might want to look away because it might be a little bit gross. I mean, like, I wouldn't warn you if it wasn't a thing, but at the same, you know, it just... Yeah, this game is basically a bloodbath. There are very few things in life better than shooting zombies, and I believe those things in order are shooting Nazis and shooting Nazi zombies. And if you've been looking for a game to fill your zombie giblet quota, look no further than Tripwire Interactive's Killing Floor 2. A game that touts its very nice visuals, its fairly simplistic, easy to learn, hard to master design, and its ability to render all sorts of flying zombie giblets. Killing Floor 2, much like the original Killing Floor, embodies the multiplayer horde shooter and arguably was one of the driving forces that created the genre in the beginning. It pits 6 players against increasingly difficult hordes of zombies with different types who utilize different weapons and devices in order to take down their enemies and survive for as long as they can. Killing Floor 2's structure is very similar to the original, but it breaks away in a lot of core ways that make it a little bit more unique. The game is basically structured around the idea of players battling against zombies for a set number of rounds. Each round, you have a little bit of an intermission to buy new gear from money you earn by killing zombies in order to get better and take on bigger and angrier zombies, in the hopes that you might survive until the end, where there's a climactic showdown against a boss. This core gameplay loop feels very refined, and it probably should, because these guys have been doing this for literally almost a decade. There's a pretty good variety in enemy design as well, from the basic shambling zombie clots, to more advanced monsters like husks that fire fireballs, or my ex-girlfriend who just screams and bitches and moans. Repressed resentment? What are you talking about? No, what are you talking? To the big angry chainsaw-wielding Skrigs or the massive angry flesh pounds. All of these monsters show a linear progression and require different tactics to take down. This is complemented by the variety of weapons, tools, and all sorts of other things available to you to wipe out these zombies. But most important of these are perks. Perks are basically a system of bonuses that you can take with you into a game, and they determine how your character plays. From demolitionists who blow shit up, to the commando who's very good with assault rifles, the support who can carry ammunition, there's all sorts of different perks to use. Additionally, these perks can be leveled up to gain additional benefits, such as being able to suicide bomb on death as a demolitionist, or welding doors with explosives. Perks provide an interesting variation in gameplay, and they can kind of change up how you go through a match. Using different perks against different zombies to get different weapons and abilities can also make it a lot easier, especially at higher difficulties, to kill some of the tougher zombies. Face down with a flesh pound? You better have a demolitionist with a rocket launcher, because that's going to make your day a lot easier. You can also select which character you play as, but this basically just changes the snarky responses you get whenever you use different things. Killing Floor 2 is certainly a game to play with friends, though. Playing it alone can get boring, and even playing in multiplayer can be kinda have varying mileage based on who you are. It is a fun game, mechanically sound, and really satisfying to play, but it does get boring after a while, because really all it is just horde mode, shoot zombies, win game. Now, while Killing Floor 2 is currently in early access, they are fairly feature complete with the current setup. They are adding new maps, new perks, and new characters, as well as some new weapons on the way. But they are not making any major changes to the gameplay in the foreseeable future, or at least nothing that has been announced as of yet. Who knows what they might do. They have said that they like to be agile with their stuff. It is also early access, so be aware of that you might not want to divulge yourself into an early access title, but I believe Tripwire has earned a lot of personal clout in terms of early access with the number and quality of games they have released. All in all, Killing Floor 2 is a pretty satisfying and fun little multiplayer shooter to play from time to time when you need to blow off steam. At least that's how I've been playing it. Because nothing really feels better than blowing a zombie's face clean off with a double-barrel shotgun. It's a pretty fun game, and Tripwire has done a really good job retaining a lot of the feel of the original Killing Floor while adding a whole bunch of cool new stuff. I'm hoping that they continue to do so and that the updates continue through early access and to the full release. So, check it out if you're interested, if you like blowing up zombies, if you like blowing up zombies with your friends, or you just really are into gore, because there's a lot of it, like a lot of it. Well, hello there, aren't you looking fantastic today? It's me, the Orange Hatter, and I wanted to thank you for watching my video on Killing Floor. I'm actually thinking of taking this video series in a new and interesting direction and focusing it on early access titles. Because I already do a video on free-to-play, and, you know, if you ever get a free-to-play early access title, then God help us all. But I kind of want to focus on that because there's a lot of them, and a lot of them are of dubious quality. And not a lot of people cover them because, well, they're early access titles, and they're not finished. But I digress. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and hopefully maybe you'll check out Killing Floor. If you enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and helps support my channel, helps me grow to become something even more awesome so I can make even better videos for you guys. And if you have anything to say, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. But thank you for a third time. I have to say it 3 times every time because I'm Canadian and a little bit OCD in the head. And I hope you all have a great one.